Hi Zane, this is a really quick one, mate, and I lose you out of frame after a while. I've tried to adjust it, but it's the best I can do. I'm just looking at your backhand Rio, and what I want you to try and think about is getting 12 o'clock. And a lot of times you don't actually get there 12 o'clock, near 12 o'clock, but not as committed as you should be. We can see our model pretty deep on the takeoff, so if we look at where they're taking off here, where they're doing the bottom turns pretty deep. Compared to you, it's probably the difference between there and there. So that's quite a significant difference. Okay, so one thing is because he's gone from a really deep position, then he's going to be able to get more vertical. Both of you in a really good position. If I look at my model, probably a little bit lower, and the arm down touching the water. You're a little bit straighter in your bottom turn, and so you could get a little bit more compression than he actually has. And notice the way his hand is touching that water, and that's really important. Saying that, pretty good. And if we just slowly play through the frames, the difference is where he gets to. You'll get there in a minute, but if I look at this situation here, his board basically is at 12 o'clock. And that's really what I need you to be thinking about. So, you've got to hit it high and tight. The other thing is you need to be hitting the board so it's at 12 o'clock on the clock face. So I'll just get rid of that, go through a few more frames and see what happens with your turn. Okay, and so the best you get, isn't it 12 o'clock? It's down here. Okay, so what I'd like to see is basically you getting straight up here. Bang, up like that, around about there. You're here, and I need you to get to about here. Now you can only get that if you're deep and you come off the bottom nice and hard and you hit high and tight. So they're the few things you've got to think about. Okay, so we'll go back again to get a good backhand re-entry. We want you to be high and tight, and we want you to be 12 o'clock. They're the main things. Alright, we'll just play it through a little bit more. We just lose you there out of frame, but in saying that, that's what we want you to do. Concentrate on that, and you'll do a lot better with your scores than what you're presently doing as far as getting more excellent scores rather than good or average scores. Because what we want to do ultimately is every time you go in a heat, you need to pull out 2 excellent scores. Hope that's helped, and see you soon.